Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. Today we will discuss about top 100 important science GK for all the examination. So let's start with our first question. So our first question is the chemical formula of water is option A, H2O will be the correct answer. The chemical formula of water is H2O. Which gas is essential for breathing? So option A will be the correct answer. Oxygen. Oxygen will be the correct answer. The hardest natural substance on earth is blanks. So for this question, option B will be the correct answer. Diamond is the hardest substance on earth. The instrument used to measure temperature is, so option A will be the correct answer. Thermometer. Thermometer is used to measure temperature. The process by which plants make their food is, option C will be the correct answer. Photosynthesis. The planet known as the red planet is, option C, Mars will be the correct answer. Mars is also known as red planet. Next question, which vitamin is obtained from sunlight? So option C will be the correct answer. Vitamin D is obtained from sunlight. Next question, the boiling point of water is blanks. So for this question, option A will be the correct answer. 100 degrees Celsius. Which gas is used in fire extinguisher? So option B will be the correct answer. Carbon dioxide is used in fire extinguisher. The unit of force is blanks. So for this question, option D will be the correct answer. Unit of force is Newton. Blood is purified in which organ? So option A will be the correct answer. Blood is purified in kidney. The chemical symbol of iron is, so option A again will be the correct answer. Fe. Which planet is closest to the sun? So for this question, option B will be the correct answer. Mercury. The normal human body temperature is, so for this question, option A will be the correct answer. 37 degrees Celsius. The SI unit of energy is, option C will be the correct answer. The SI unit of energy is Joule. Which gas causes greenhouse effect? So option D will be the correct answer. Carbon dioxide causes greenhouse effect. The study of earthquake is called blanks. So option B will be the correct answer. Seismology. Next question, which metal is used in thermometers? Option A will be the correct answer. Mercury is used in thermometers. Which part of plants conducts photosynthesis? So for this question, option B will be the correct answer. Leaf. Leaf conducts photosynthesis. Which gas is used by plants during photosynthesis? So option C will be the correct answer. Carbon dioxide gas is used during photosynthesis. The speed of light is approximately, option A will be the correct answer. 3 into 10 to the power 8 meter per second. Which is the largest planet in the solar system? So option B will be the correct answer. Jupiter is the largest planet in the solar system. What is the main gas in Earth's atmosphere? Option B will be the correct answer. Nitrogen is mainly present in atmosphere. Next question, the pH value of pure water is blanks. So option A will be the correct answer. 7. Next, the smallest unit of life is, option D will be the correct answer. Cell. Next question, the color of chlorophyll is blanks. So option B will be the correct answer. The color of chlorophyll is green. The device used to measure atmospheric pressure is, so option A will be the correct answer. Barometer. Barometer is used to measure atmospheric pressure. What is the chemical name of common salt? So option D will be the correct answer. Sodium chloride is also known as common salt. The process of conversion of water into vapor is, option D will be the correct answer, evaporation. The earth evolves around the sun in, option C will be the correct answer, 365 days. The study of plant is called, option A will be the correct answer, botany. Next question, which blood group is called the universal donor? So option C will be the correct answer. O negative is also called universal donor. Sound cannot travel through, as we all know, sound cannot travel through vacuum. So option B will be the correct answer. Next question, the human heart has how many chambers? So option A will be the correct answer. Human heart has 4 chambers. The largest bone in the human body is, so for this question, option A will be the correct answer, femur. The gas used in balloon is, option A will be the correct answer, helium. Helium is used in balloons. What is the pure color of the sun? So option B will be the correct answer, white is the pure color of the sun. What is the unit of electric current? So for this question, option A will be the correct answer, ampere is the unit of electric current. Next question, the metal used to make electric wire is, so for electric wire we use copper, so option D will be the correct answer. The organ that pumps blood in the body is, option C will be the correct answer, heart. Next question, which vitamin is found in citrus fruit? So option C will be the correct answer. Next question, the color of blood is red due to, so due to the presence of hemoglobin, blood color is red. So option C will be the correct answer. Which gas is known as laughing gas? Laughing gas is also known as nitrous oxide. So option C will be the correct answer. Next question, the human eye is most sensitive to which color? So option A will be the correct answer, human eye is most sensitive to green color. Which part of human body is controlled balance? So option B will be the correct answer, cerebellum. Next question, which is the purest form of carbon? So option B will be the correct answer for this question, diamond. The organ purifies blood in a human body. Option A will be the correct answer, kidney purify bloods in human body. What is the chemical symbol of sodium? So option D will be the correct answer, Na. Next question, which part of plant absorbs water from the soil? So option D will be the correct answer, from root. A newborn human baby body contains how many bones? So for this question, option C will be the correct answer, 300 bones. The Milky Way galaxy is also known as, option B will be the correct answer, Akash Ganga. The sun is a type of, as we all know that, star. Sun is a star, so option A will be the correct answer. The nearest star to earth after the sun is, so option B will be the correct answer, Proxima Centauri. Next question, which metal is liquid at room temperature? So option D will be the correct answer, mercury is liquid at room temperature. Next question, the main ore of aluminium is, so for this question, option A will be the correct answer, bauxite. Next question, the ore of iron is, so for this question, option C will be the correct answer, hematite. Next question, the ore of zinc is, so for this question, option C will be the correct answer, zinc blende. Next question, which acid is found in lemon? So option C will be the correct answer, citric acid is found in lemon. Next question, which acid is found in vinegar? So option D will be the correct answer. Acetic acid is found in vinegar. Next question. Which acid is present in stomach? So option D will be the correct answer. Hydrochloric acid is present in human stomach. Next question. Which base is used in soap making? Sodium hydroxide is used in soap making. So option B will be the correct answer. Next question. Litmus is a natural indicator obtained from. So option C, lichen will be the correct answer. Next question. What is the pH of neutral solution? So option B will be the correct answer. 7 is the pH of neutral solution. Which gas is released during photosynthesis? So option A will be the correct answer. Oxygen gas is released. Next question. Which part of human body is affected by pneumonia? So option B will be the correct answer. Lungs is affected by pneumonia. Which disease is caused by deficiency of vitamin C? So option D will be the correct answer. Scurvy. Next question. Which disease is caused by mosquitoes? So option C will be the correct answer. Malaria is caused by mosquitoes. Next question. Which disease is caused by a virus? So option C will be the correct answer. Influenza is caused by a virus. Next question. Which disease is caused by bacteria? So option C will be the correct answer. Tuberculosis is caused by a bacteria. AIDS is caused by, option A will be the correct answer, HIV virus, which is human immunodeficiency virus. Next question. The metal used in making aeroplanes is, option C will be the correct answer, aluminium. Next question. The lightest metal is, so option B will be the correct answer. Lithium is a lightest metal. Next question. The most malleable and ductile metal is, so for this question option A will be the correct answer. Gold is most malleable and ductile. Next question. The most abundant metal on earth crust is, so for this question option D will be the correct answer. Aluminium. Next question. Which non-metal is in a liquid form at room temperature? So option C will be the correct answer. Bromine. Next question. Which element is essential for the formation of bone and teeth? So option B will be the correct answer. Calcium is essential for bone and teeth. Next question. Which element is used in making pencils? So option B will be the correct answer. Graphite. Next question. The atomic number of hydrogen is, so for this question the atomic number of hydrogen is 1. Option C will be the correct answer. Next question. The chemical symbol of gold is, so for this question option C will be the correct answer. AU. Next question. The chemical symbol of silver is, so option A will be the correct answer. Ag is the chemical symbol of silver. Next question. The process of coating iron with zinc to prevent rusting is called, option A will be the correct answer. Galvanization. Stainless steel is an alloy of, so option C will be the correct answer. Iron, chromium and nickel. The process of converting milk into curd is done by, so option B will be the correct answer. Bacteria. Next question. The blood component that helps in clotting is, so option D will be the correct answer. Platelets helps in blood clotting. The deficiency of iodine causes, so option B will be the correct answer. Goiter disease. The deficiency of iron causes, option A will be the correct answer. Anemia is caused due to the deficiency of iron. Next question. The deficiency of vitamin D causes, the deficiency of vitamin D causes rickets. So option C will be the correct answer. Next question. Which planet is known as the morning star? So for this question option C will be the correct answer. Venus is also known as morning star. Next question. The gas is known as laughing gas. Is so option D will be the correct answer. Nitrous oxide is also known as laughing gas. Next question. Which metal is found in hemoglobin? So option A will be the correct answer. Iron is found in hemoglobin. Next question. Which part of plant carries food? So for this question, option A will be the correct answer. Phloem. Next, which part of human brain controls breathing and heartbeat? So option A will be the correct answer. Medulla oblongata. Then, which organ produce bile juice? So option C will be the correct answer. Liver produce bile juice in our human body. Next question. The process of digestion start in which part of human body? So option D will be the correct answer. From mouth. Next question. Which planet has the largest number of moons? So for this question, option A will be the correct answer. Saturn has the largest number of moons. Next question. Which metal is used in making thermometers? So option C, mercury will be the correct answer for this question. Next question. Which element is used for disinfecting drinking water? So option D will be the correct answer. Chlorine. Next question. The sun produces energy by. Option D will be the correct answer. Nuclear fusion. Next question. The cancer is caused due to. Option A will be the correct answer. Cancer is caused due to the uncontrolled growth of cells. Next question and our last question. The vaccines used for prevent the tuberculosis is. So option B will be the correct answer. BCG. So this is the last question of our 100 important science GK. So please like and subscribe for more videos.